Welcome back to the channel, guys and gals. I know I said I was going to do a video tomorrow, but I decided to go ahead and do this because I was kind of going through some boxes and my trains, and I came across something that y'all have never seen on this channel. And this is the Sunoco 2680 tank car. This tank car was built in 1938. I know that because when I bought it in a parts lot, the gentleman sold it to me. Said it had been in his family, it had been in some of the other cars, and I really wasn't after this one, but it was there, and so I'm just going to kind of hang on to it. You tell it has the early hook, loop style couplers, whatever you want to call it. It's all metal. I mean, this thing's solid, and that's really pretty cool. It also has the electronic decoupling hooks, so that's really cool that this is on here. At one time, I did have it up for sale, but I think I'm just going to kind of hang on to it, so you don't find it in this good a shape anymore. And being that it came from a private collector, yeah, I'm just going to hang on to it. It's still intact fully, no box, but hey, it is what it is. It was 1938, pre-World War II. The other ones you didn't see is these right here. You notice the lobster claw on it? I've been looking at these for a while, and I have had these, but of course, all three of these tank cars have been up for sale at one time or another. I just never sold them. One place I looked on the web about these said that this particular one with the big lobster claw was actually manufactured in England for Lionel. I don't know for sure, but that's the only thing I've been able to find. Somebody else said no, that they're actually manufactured up in New York. Another one said they were also manufactured in the MPC era. These side frames and everything on this truck, these cars are metal. Of course, the tin framing. And I was watching a thing on Toy Train's Tips and Tricks, and he said you can still utilize these couplers with the Lionel lobster claws. And yes, this is a Menards car from last year that I bought, but I bought it because it says Grand Trunk Western on it, and my oldest son does attend school in Michigan.
Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle. So he did talk about the modification you have to make right here, which is a little bit of filing, and then they will actually mount up. The only problem that I see, yeah, that one comes off. I never finished securing that one down. Is this piece right here, which you have to cut this little tab off. But these are still working, so I'm going to give it a try, because if nothing else, I can always change out the...
Have you sold this one yet?
No. So, yeah. And then I will, of course, do some modifications, and these will be added to the roster. I understand these were the plastic metal ones were actually pretty common bill find. And, of course, these all did come into a parts lot that I had bought, so it didn't really cost me anything. I will repaint the frames on these so they're nice and black again. And I might, I don't know, repaint the body on one of these.
Try to make this stay on. I'm going to try to make this stay on. So if y'all haven't seen what...
I'm going to turn this over to my son because he's wanting to show y'all something.
If y'all haven't seen what one of these look like with this off, here's it off, and here's the boxcar, the chassis. I'm gonna bend these a little bit to this way so this actually stays on.
Okay, now you make a decision. What you want to do? Leave this straight?
No, I'm gonna bend it this way.
I know, but look. Bend this. Make sure this is straight. Hang on. Make sure that's straight.
Yeah.
And then slide this back on, and then bend it over on the inside.
Oh.
This is called working with early post-war trains. I'm actually very proud that you're actually getting involved with doing this. That's very cool. That's very cool, son. Very, very cool that you like doing this. Do I have my little...
I
Hey,
got it.
did you get it?
I'm doing the other side.
Okay. There you go. Show it to him. Hey, show him what you got on
And it actually stays on very good. Now I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do this one of straightening out these pins.
Again, these have not ever been on the rails since I've had them. So,
They have.
not since I've had them.
No, like, I put them on rails at Mom's house.
Oh, that was there.
Yeah.
But we haven't ever officially run them because of that different cloth. We gotta change. I gotta do a minor modification to this.
But
If I remember right, that one never did. One of these never did tighten up real good.
and there's another fix.
All right.
These made for only these older designs, so they have older customers.
Yep. That would be an early. Well, it's a later post-war model, but it's right around the time before Lionel got bought out by General Mills, right before MPC. These could even actually be MPC. I do not know. I have not been able to find a whole lot of information on them, nor am I able to find a date stamp on these. Which is kind of weird. Which is kind of weird that there's no date stamp on these, because normally Lionel would always put a build date on it.
What is my
What I find interesting is this one, the old one that's all metal.
Where's our Tossie?
Huh?
Where's our Tossie?
Chassis?
My Tossie you put. I got the. Oh.
Okay.
You do some work to it.
So what's interesting about this one is it's all metal, but it actually has a build date of 5/29 on it. So this was actually like Depression era, fighting their way through it. But I'm pretty sure this one was more like 1938, somewhere right in there. Because there is another thing on here on this tank that says tested 12/6/1940. So, give or take several years in there. But it's still pretty cool. Pre-World War II, still around, intact. Who knows? Maybe I'll try to go find a couple other pre-World War II tank cars. And maybe, who knows? Put a small train together, pre-war Lionel stuff, and something that will last and be around for a while, and my kids can enjoy as they get older and appreciate what people were doing prior to World War II and what they're doing in the World War II era, as this channel progresses with new builds and new things that we're going to be doing with World War II era style builds, and just continue on. As always, keep the shiny side up and rubber down. I'll see you on the next video. At some point tomorrow, we will probably try to do another one. And sometime this coming week, we will do another live stream. And that one will be, and hopefully I will be able to figure out what happened with the original live stream. But again, please keep the shiny side up, rubber down. See you on the next one. Have a great weekend. Please be safe. I'd like to see each and every one of you back. And for my son and I, thank y'all for being here. each and every one of you rock. Heck, y'all have a nice night.